Okay. So we may get some people on, but I don't know if
Oh,
there's going to be much because right now
what time is it?
it's 10:31 in my area,
Oh,
and
sorry. Night owls. Welcome to Vegas.
but that's how it is. Sometimes, like a lot of my fans are over in Australia, somewhere else, and when that
Ooh.
happens, they get the first freebies in. Like they're the first ones. The people that say first, they're the ones that are in. But let's see if anyone shows up here in a minute or so.
Told you I can clear a room.
No. Hi everyone. Hello. Let me give it another minute. See if anyone pops on. If not, then I'll probably do it as an announcement. Then
Okay. So,
maybe
so, so no one will see everything previous.
maybe when we come back or something. Yeah, because I can then just delete this one afterward. Oh, we got a shout out.
Oh, did we? Hey, who is this?
Hello, is that Dylan? Is that right? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I don't know who you are, but hi. You're the boss. Cue me. I forgot my line.
I'm just waiting to see if there's anyone else coming on board.
Ooh, hello, hi. I see you.
How's it going, Dylan? How y'all doing? We're here live, by the way, with Randy
Hi,
here in Las
Fernando.
Vegas.
Hi.
You might have seen her before in some of the other ones, some of the other videos I've done here in Las Vegas. All right, we got some people coming. Hey, Caleb. We're doing all right. How are you?
Oh, it was Dylan again. Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. Doing good. But yeah, I thought I would do a special live stream. I promised everyone here a live stream of sorts. And in this case, I was able to get the absolutely talented
Oh,
Randy to show up for us here.
yes, you put me on the spot.
And then I was hoping that we could try just an interview just to go over some more information, maybe something supernatural. Or if y'all have any questions, anything that y'all want to ask us. In the meantime, I'm thinking maybe we could do it for like just 10 minutes at most. Just a short video, just a short interview, and then see what we have. But we were going to talk about some experiences here
Oh,
that are going on or have gone on in the past for Randy. And then maybe if y'all have any of your own that y'all want to share, then that's good too. But yes, I saw someone say Vegas, baby. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
yes,
I'm in Vegas
Vegas.
right now.
Well, outskirts of Vegas, but Vegas. Yeah, hi. I can see it out my window.
So yes, right now
um,
in here in Vegas, it is 8:34 p.m. So thank y'all for joining us late because I know this is probably late for y'all over there. I know it is there in Texas, but still glad to have y'all here. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and how is it? 3 minutes in? Yeah, this will probably be a good chance we can start talking about.
okay. Well, which one did you want to hear about? Because we started reminiscing and.
Well, I had the pleasure of meeting. Uh, can we talk about it, or is it still?
Well, she's very private, but yes, we in our house we do share our space with a supernatural entity. She's usually very welcoming, and she's watched over us for well, how long?
Yeah.
But she's around the house. Her energy's here all the time, and we have a little her little treats and gifts. And Fernando just left her one that was over the
Oh,
top. That
I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
oh sure, if you'd
I'm
like,
gonna
just ask
grab it.
permission. Because once you leave it at her altar, it's hers. She takes this thing very seriously. But yes, this house, we're the only ones to have ever lived here, but this house was built way out in the middle of the desert. Back, well, back in the early days in Las Vegas, in the old days, like say, around Bexy Seals Day, I would say would still be relevant. Where I'm living right now, it used to be just wide open desert. So that was quite commonplace for people to get 86 the old fashioned way. And
Las Vegas Mafia Justice. Right?
yes, in the purest form, some would say.
Ooh, we have some questions already.
Oh, do we have some questions? Okay, so put a pause on that story. What was the question?
Somebody just asked you something directly.
Oh, hey.
Who's Randy? Does she do Vegas magic?
You know the James Randi? Oh, yes, the great James Randi.
Yes, Randy
No,
does.
well, actually, technically, it's the amazing Randy, but I didn't want to be a know-it-all.
But yes, Randy is a performer here. She does magic. She does illusions, stage acts, everything. It's a mess. Oh, come on.
gosh, you're making me blush. Stop it.
She's amazingly talented
We
here.
were talking about ghost stories.
And I was happened to meet her on one of the tours. It was just amazing. So,
What?
yes, Randy is definitely a name that's here in Vegas.
Oh, I
that
wouldn't say my name.
Everyone knows you.
No,
Like,
they don't.
yeah, and then yesterday, for example,
I think-
Kevin, like when they,
We're friends. We're
Okay.
old buddies. Stop it. He's giving me way too much hype. Just don't listen to him.
But yes, Randy is an amazing performer. So yes, and I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, it's
but
okay.
Yeah, we were just answering that. So.
It's your show, boss. But yes, Fernando did leave our little resident spirit here the most wonderful gift that no one has been able to. No one can top this for a while. Let me just put it that way. So we have a little altar in the kitchen we keep for her where we give her little treats, and this beautiful little chocolate rose is just. I was jealous, to be honest.
So guys, remember how I talked about in the past, like the Hilden folk, in one of my videos, how there's beautiful presences, spirits, however they're classified. We have one here named R. Like
Yeah, we call her R because one of the times we communicated with her, we did an old method that I call the ABC method, where we go through and try to get her to land on a letter each time to spell her name. And after we did so, we realized that it was just not pronounceable to any human creature, I don't think. And she even said, "You're not gonna get it. Just call me R," which was the first letter that was the name that she had given us. And so she's our little R.
And she's a nice protector as well. She watches over everyone here.
She's warded off a few questionable spirits, which led to a few interesting.
Are we back live? Hello, hello.
Mike?
Are we back? Not the timing.
No? I think we're still on. We should be. Yeah.
That was weird. Like it just shut off all of a sudden.
I was just talking about. Oh, I hope we didn't upset her. Actually.
I'm sorry. I'll just end it then by stating that R loves gifts, and so I was able to get R this for y'all.
Yeah. I think she's asking for it back. You gave her that, so.
You know what? That might be it, guys. Let me put this back then. Oh, thank you so much, President. Yeah, because I don't know what happened, but as you saw, it just shut off. Battery is good. Timing is good. Like it didn't shut off because of my screensaver or anything cutting in. So, and we were just talking about ours. So
And
it just goes to show.
I hope I did not upset her. Oopsie.
But thank you so much for that question. As a witch, I love this. Giving a spirit an offering. Yes, we love it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Fernando, get a haircut. Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, and seriously, it's getting way out of hand. Here, you need to do something about this.
Fernando, you look marvelous. I do.
You see?
No, I
You
do
see,
not.
right before we went live, I was reminding him of every single time he has shown his face, and everyone has been so happy. And they have been very complimentary.
Oh, I thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Let's
Believe
see.
in yourself.
Hello, wasn't Fernando going live? No, I do not use Ouija boards. That's one thing I don't do on my end. That must have been someone else, so I don't know.
Did someone just ask me to do a disappearing act? Oh, disappearing coin. Okay, I didn't see the rest of it.
Can she do the disappearing coin? What is that?
It depends. You gotta be more specific. Like, what do you mean by the disappearing coin? There are many ways to vanish a coin, if that's what you're asking.
That's what you look like. I've watched your shows for a while. I could have sworn you wear glasses. I do, but not like during the day watching this, nothing like that. Just pretty much driving at night. That's when I get glasses on.
Makes sense.
By the way, these are Randy's new glasses, by the way.
Oh,
Everyone, how does she look? How does she look,
no,
by the way, guys?
I'm off the clock today. I was not made up to be in public today.
Most spirits like chocolate, tobacco, smoke, and well spirits. Do you like your bourbon? Are you asking R? Is that it?
Well, hold on. Let me read this.
It looks like
Most
they're
spirits
asking R.
like chocolate, tobacco, smoke, and well spirit. Do you like their? Oh, it disappeared. Like their bourbon, vodka. But I'm, you know,
That's
I can't quite understand what you're trying to say there. There's not much
Maybe
punctuation
a follow-up question?
Yeah, could you clarify, Milton?
Ball. That's right. Very Lovecraftian, unpronounceable name. Who, me? Like, is that?
I think they're speaking. I think they're referring to her name and why we
Oh,
just call her R because we physically cannot pronounce her name.
oh, that's right. That's
At
right.
least I hope that's what you're referring to, if I understood correctly.
Hello,
Oh,
are you here?
oh!
Yes.
Whoops! Must have been our little glitch
That must
that
have been
happened.
R. Yeah, it went right, guys. When we were talking about her, all of a sudden it went down, and
Which
that was crazy. That
I
was crazy stuff.
so I think we should move on from that topic. I think she didn't like that you took the chocolate flour back. You
Yeah.
did ask her, yes?
Yes, I said. What did I say? I said, I'm sorry,
It's
R. I'm
okay.
just
You
gonna
don't have
take
to.
this for a minute. And that's it.
Oh no, that's not asking.
Oh, that's right. That's not asking. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
I will.
I'm sorry about that, R. I'm sorry.
Fortunately, she's a forgiving soul. So.
So this is Fernando. Yes, that's Fernando right there.
Yep. On and off. Hi.
You were going on and off your back. Oh, thank you. Give me back my chocolate. We got it back, definitely.
What have we learned today?
To ask permission. Coast to Coast needs Fernando. Oh, I wish. That would be great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do a 3-4 hour show every day, like when it comes to that kind of world, but my hat's off to George Norrie and all the other hosts that were able to do that. And Art Bell, the late Art Bell. Rest in peace on that. Friendo. I just noticed you have a face. It's a nice face.
See?
Wait, what is it?
Reason like 461.
It would have been. I expected something like an empty void. What?
I like you, whoever you are. I didn't see who wrote that comment, but I like your style.
Nice new glasses. See, they like your glasses, Randy.
Oh, well, thank you. I can see now.
You'd look great with glasses, my dude. Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've probably never. Oh, you want to try these? We actually have.
If it won't kill your eyes.
Oh no, these are way off. I thought they were the. Yes, these are way. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We're getting off topic.
We're being silly. My apologies.
I still have Fernando's visit about Godzilla. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wish I could go back to those, but the issue involving all those rights from Toho Studios, Warner Brothers, and so forth, that was bad. So I probably won't be able to get back to them for a while. Don't worry, put your hand, make a fist, weapon in the free hand. What? And when your hand is gone, oh, you talk about a trick.
Oh yes, that's a very classic move. Yes, I can do it. I really have nothing on hand right now to demonstrate it. But I don't want to call it by name just in case. Yeah, I'm just. Yes, I can do it.
Gotta go to work.
I'm gonna
live shows.
talk myself into a hole here.
I'll 100% join. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll try to put more notice next time. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yes, you can't pronounce Cthulhu.
Oh, really?
Cthulhu.
Never mind. I'll explain later.
That's the one with the tentacles, right? That guy with the giant octopus tentacles? Yeah.
They're poking fun at us, which rightfully so.
Let's see. I think we lost some comments.
Oh, my.
Oh, well.
Some close encounters here in the comments.
So, what were we talking about?
Interestingly enough, Groom Lake is not that far. Wait, Groom Lake. So, got caught in mouth here.
That's the Area 51, guys. So that might be a place sometime in the future that we might something. But let's see.
Alien hunting! Alien hunting!
What were we talking about? Not encounters. What else? Okay, we're off topic.
Stories up in my neck of the woods here in this house.
Anything? Oh, what about this? Anything in Vegas that stands out? That's big when it comes to the world of hauntings, anything like that.
Well, considering this is probably one of the most haunted cities that I know of, I don't think any one story stands out. It's more like which dozen stories stand out.
What about, okay, how about this? The Red Fox place. We've been to that one before. We've been outside. We can briefly explain then just what's its lore, like what's the reason for it.
Well, it's now a realty building, but down near Henderson out here in the valley is what was Red Fox's house here in Las Vegas that he had built, and he used to throw all sorts of wild parties. He was very private though, and it looks very different now than what it used to, but his death was untimely, and he was not really in the best place in a lot of ways, emotionally, psychologically, financially, for sure. And there's there's a lot of speculation that he never quite moved on, because there have been stories over the years of odd activity that take place in this building, that it's gone through a couple of incarnations. At one point, I believe it was a pool hall, and a few places have taken it over and have sold it for obvious reasons. But quite often, when I would take guests by just to look at the outside of this house, because very aware of the Lord, visitors aren't really allowed unless you have business to conduct.
They're really strict about that too. Yeah.
Very much. If you mention anything about Red Fox or his ghost or haunting, they'll just ask you to leave, so don't even try. So I would take people out there just to stand on the sidewalk and to just looking at the house, because this place was so active with purportedly paranormal activity that almost every night something odd would happen. And I like to think that Red liked me, because anytime I asked, there would be some oddity that would pop up. My favorite that would often happen was, you can very clearly see Venetian blinds looking into the windows.
Wow.
And standing there after a few minutes, you'll notice over time one of the windows, the Venetian blinds, will have opened. And you can actually see inside it. It's dark, it's black, it's vacant for all intents and purposes.
And
But
nobody is there. Nobody is there.
it is unoccupied. I think there's like one security guard there or something, but I've never seen him, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know that we can only stay on public property, but many times on thermal guns, the temperatures will be fluctuating or dropping very suddenly. I even had a guest that we think may have captured an apparition on her camera, and that it was a very distinctive shape, whatever showed up of it on the film.
Yeah.
But yes, I remember.
What was that?
I was debating on whether I should divulge the detail, but as some of you may know or recall, or I'm sure I'm speaking to some very avid fans, Red Fox was a bit of a ladies' man.
Yep.
And often he was so active, I would conduct EVP sessions out there outside of his house, and quite often we would hear what we thought was Red Fox's voice. And some of the messages coming through were quite clear, and most of the time he would only talk to the ladies.
Yep.
I would give EMF meters to many of the guests, and he didn't bother responding on any of the gentlemen, hardly at all, but very, very active on all the ladies. And one of the photographs that was taken one evening, we saw a partial apparition, and somebody was cupping a gentlemanly feel, I guess is the most... Yeah, it was the cute little G-rated one, but a lot of fun things have happened when I've taken folks by there, and like I said, I like to think that he liked me, because anytime I asked him to, let us know you're here, say a little something, say hello, it came in some form.
Yep.
And most often it was those blinds for me.
A little reminder for me. So that was awesome.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Red Fox, everyone. He does have that building there, but it's his. And if you go, please make sure to be respectful and always stay on the outside, because
Stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah, stay on the sidewalk.
It is a operating realty building now, and they're very, very strict about their privacy. So, we told the line a little bit just by literally standing on the edge of the property line and trying to get something on camera. But I like to think that he liked the attention, and that's why he would often come out and see us. But yeah. I do know that he was most active with me from all the other tour guides.
That was one of my favorite stops there. It was brief, but it was always impactful.
Yeah, we do have to keep it brief, but it is fun.
Let's see. I'll give this maybe like 5 more minutes, guys. But let's see. Were you talking about people talking themselves into holes in the desert? Well, yeah. I mean, that's one way of this that snitches got dealt with.
Our apologies. We're catching up after about a year of seeing each other, so we're all over the place conversationally. So yep. Our apologies if it's a little bit fragmented.
Are there any shows you found new info that you might feel to update on Monsters Cryptid? Other than the Megan Fox show, that's been about it. I haven't really seen anything else. There's movies. Lyle Blackburn, who I'm going to see again at Texas Frightmare. He's always working on new movies, and those are the ones that I try to mention here and then on some of the other posts that I have. but no new TV shows that I know of as of yet. I know there's one big one, Finding Bigfoot, that everyone seems to talk about in the Bigfoot world, but I haven't seen it, unfortunately. We are still there, big delay. It does seem like it's going back and forth, but we'll see.
Wait, I see an.
Randy baby Austin Powers.
There's always one.
What
There's
is-
always one Austin Powers reference.
What is that? Randy baby. What is that?
Should I tell him, guys?
I've seen Austin Powers, the first one, but that was like 20 years ago. I don't recall much about it.
Well,
Or we
Wait,
can get
this
back
is,
to it if you want.
line. Well, I'm sure some of you are giggling with me, but at least I hope you are.
Let's see.
Well, you've seen Austin Powers, yes?
Long time ago.
Do I make you Randy?
Oh, is that what that's from?
Basically, he's
okay.
asking, do I make you horny?
Oh, okay.
And that's
okay.
what Randy means over in our ancestral. Yeah. Why? I shouldn't have. I should have just let him stew on that.
Oh,
I
my
totally
goodness.
botched it.
Last month I was taking out trash. I saw a UFO. Oh, cool.
Oh, UFO?
Very nice. Congrats. Well, maybe.
Wait,
I don't
thought
know.
it was a comet. Comets don't go. Ooh.
But you're definitely one of the lucky ones. That's hopefully in the summertime we'll have an opportunity to see that. So
Oh, that's the time to
I-
go out in the middle
I am
of nowhere.
jealous. Crapping flapjacks. Okay, good.
Bigfoot
I'm just
area
aliens
wearing biosuits to explore the earth. Oh no!
I
Don't
actually-
go away.
I talked about that in one of my videos. It was actually the idea that UFOs bring Bigfoots, and the Bigfoots are part of the UFOs. And
Yeah,
It
they're
was
probably
weird.
a part of that other civilization, race, whichever. I don't know. You know, whether you believe these theories or not, some of them are pretty interesting.
how far are you approximately at the moment from Roswell? Probably better not say on that,
Yeah.
but we're a
Rather
couple
not
of,
give my location.
but it's close enough to be a day trip. How about that?
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
Venetian blinds. Where?
Where?
Somebody said Venetian blinds. Like I don't see any blinds back there, or unless are they
Oh,
corners?
they're probably just. Oh, I like Venetian blinds. I think
Oh.
they're pretty. I like them. They have a nice feel.
Would Red get mad if I did a Sanford impersonation? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I'm
if you were a lady doing the impersonation, you'd probably like it.
sure he'd be flattered either way.
70s was a wild time. Mid-hammer class. Finding Bigfoot is pure garbage. Oh, okay.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
know about that. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Venus is that.
Ghidorah
So
kill.
there's lots of different topics being discussed here.
You don't watch Austin Powers at least every 2 years. Shame. I know. Probably should get more into it. I think Bobo is a shaved Bigfoot double
And after
agent.
that, watch In Like Flint.
What's that?
Okay, I won't tell him. I'll let him discover it. Just after you watch Austin Powers again, watch In Like Flint. Trust me.
In like Flint. Okay.
Mhm.
In my second UFO, my first one was like I was 7. Oh wow. You might have seen
Oh, Our
several.
Man
of them.
Flint. That's the second one.
Our Man Flint.
Did I get that right? Yeah.
There's a shadow behind you. No, we don't see that.
Oh, stop it.
We would know it too. Like it.
Oh, no, just, I have been messed with in this house, and that's a completely different energy.
Mhm.
And it's right down to, I've had my hair tugged, I've had stuff knocked off the counter, stuff thrown at me, and there was a really terrifying incident in that downstairs bathroom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You want to talk about that
Oh,
just real quick?
if you want, okay, I'll keep it short and sweet. A lot of the times, to avoid waking my partner up in the middle of the night, I would go downstairs and use the downstairs bathroom. Well, a lot of these times I'm half asleep and just not quite coherent, so yeah, I'm not always sure of what I see and hear. But I have a knack where I have to turn on every single light switch as I go through the house, just because when you get down here at 3 in the morning, it has a really weird vibe, and don't judge me, okay? I turn on every single light and, sit in the bathroom for a minute, and I'm just, how tired am I? I'm just gonna sit down. I'm too tired to climb the steps again, so I decided to sit down on the floor with my back up against the door. I don't know how long I sat there, but all of a sudden I heard and felt through the door, wham, wham! And I didn't know what to make of that. And I know that my partner would not have done that because I'd probably, yeah, that would not have been pretty. 2 weeks later, I go downstairs again, having written off that little experience as I'm not coherent, I'm half asleep, and maybe a little medicated. But decided to go downstairs again. I'm turning on every light as I do. I catch myself hesitating coming out of the bathroom. I decide to just sit down and just let my paranoia pass, and I'm sitting up against the door again. Guess what happened?
Oh no.
Wham! Wham! Again. I probably didn't leave the bathroom for about another hour, and that's only because I thought I heard my partner coming downstairs and walking the other way towards the kitchen. And the entire bottom stairs of our house is hardwood floor. And he has a very specific gait, so I know what he sounds like when he walks, so okay, that's interesting. Finally got the courage to get out of the bathroom, and I noticed every other light switch was flipped off.
After you had turned them on.
After I turned them all on, but every other one was flipped off. And I thought, okay, maybe that's just him gently reminding me that don't need to turn on every single light. So I go to the other end of the house towards the kitchen where I thought I heard him. There's no one there. So I turned off the lights and started heading back upstairs. Finally, I make it back to our bedroom, and there he is, and he has not moved a single muscle from when I got up to go downstairs.
Wow.
So that was a little one of the more bizarre instances. This only went on for about 6-8 months before whoever this was finally moved on, but it
Thank goodness.
kept my life interesting, that's for sure.
Oh, let me see. Oh, we already went past. Let me just wrap up. We'll answer some of these final questions real quick.
Oh, sorry, I was rambling on, and we have questions.
This chick seems cool. I like her. Oh, thank you.
Where?
You see, you have fans, Randy.
Oh, are they handmade fans?
No.
Hand painted? No? I'm a dork, guys. I'm a dork.
I think I saw a flying wing as a kid. I wish we could talk about that more, but maybe we'll save that for another one. There's a
black smoke creeping up the side of you.
No. I don't
probably
think so.
trick of the light.
Yeah. We have some stuff lighting us, obviously, from top, and it's just probably the way the camera looks. See, I'm the type of guy that would sit playing Sanford and Son while trying to contact him, mimicking him in his Fred Fox impression.
You'd probably be very flattered.
Like Smoke almost. I might have seen it. You what, The Shadow? Same, I have to turn on all the lights. Same here, guys. I mentioned that in the past, too. To this day, I have to have one source of light on anywhere I'm at. It's not because I'm scared of the darkness. It's because I'm more scared of what I
can't see.
Correct. Of what I think is in there. Right. Like just same thing, that phobia where people have where they go to a swimming pool. Obviously, on the bottom there's concrete, but when you see pitch blackness, you start thinking other things, and so that's same situation.
Light is a very powerful thing.
Mm-hmm. You see the Bob Lazar documentary on UFOs? I have. There's several of them.
Ooh.
I love the topic of Bob Lazar.
Interesting.
Bob Lazar, who is the scientist, engineer that claims to have worked there, but so many people have discredited him, but he's still fighting to this day about it. I love it. I love that topic about Bob Lazar. I love the idea of someone working there and sharing that information.
Any history of that place where you had that experience? Yes, a little bit from whatever is available. Like I said, this house that I live in now was built on very barren, wide open land that was, back in the old Vegas days, just open desert.
Just desert, yeah.
So it wasn't uncommon back in those days for people to disappear. And a lot of the times they disappeared 8 miles out and 6 feet under.
Yep.
Well, now that the city has spread over the years, it would not surprise me that I'm living on haunted land right now. Mm-hmm. But the activity has then since ceased. The only energy here is our friend R, and as Fernanda said, she takes good care of us and watches over us, and it's a lovely place.
3 is the number of trinities, so if spirits left the market, that is true. I need to buy your brains for my collection. How much is the price? What?
Buy our brains for it. Whoa.
It's coming up, right?
Mr. Lecter, is that you?
Artificial light seems to disrupt spirits. I had an ex who had a roommate who dealed in. So if you have a problem with them, turn the light on and off. It seems to make them very angry. Oh, okay.
Oh, I missed some of that. I was reading a couple of others.
Stating that spirits don't like lights turning on and off. So
Oh,
maybe that's
yeah.
making things angry. I had an ex who had a
Oh.
roommate who dealed in black magic and used a Ouija board. Yeah, don't do that. Don't. I don't recommend
I don't bother with
unless
Ouija boards. It's yeah, I have some personal reservations about them, so out of principle, I don't.
Fernando Earth versus Flying Sausage action figure right now. Not sure if you're interested.
Ah,
I don't really collect action figures, so probably for someone else. But thank you though.
I'm interested. Thank you for that.
Wait, really? You should. Oh no, I don't know. We don't want
Oh yeah,
share
yeah. We're
information.
going over time, aren't we?
Yeah. It's an alien, a body armor. Both what? Both regular paint. Okay. Let me just go through these real quick. You think aliens would have potential that on Earth roam as a spirit? Some I don't know. If the Sumerians or the older civilizations, whoever was there, if they're still floating around, maybe as spirits, maybe.
Never know. There's a lot we don't know.
Hello, Will and company. Hello, hello. Shout out. Graham, get an exorcist. No,
I
no.
need an old priest and a young priest.
No exorcist here. No. Your brain, sir. I must have it. Okay. Okay. I make that noise. Randy made to freak. What?
What
my
noise
God.
did I make? Did I make
that
a noise?
Randy made to freak out my mom.
Oh, the Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, yeah. The fava beans and a nice Chianti.
If someone tried to get a that was a good movie, by the way.
I love that
Yeah.
movie.
If someone tried to get a Ouija board in my house, I would severely hurt them. Yes.
Yeah.
No, like not to hurt them, but to stop the Ouija board from being practiced there. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I don't blame you one bit.
All right, guys. Last questions. My question is: if alien probes you and doesn't call you back the next day, does that count as a one-night stand? Wow. Okay.
Silence of the Lambs fan. Thank you for that.
All right, guys. We'll end it at that then. But just wanted to say again, thank you everyone for joining me for my live streams, and thank you so much, Randy, as
Thank
well
you so much.
for coming on board. And be on the lookout. Maybe we'll do something in the summertime. I don't know.
Spring, summer.
Spring, summertime.
Summer equinox.
That'll be big, but we'll see. So thanks everyone. Talk to y'all later. Take care.
Ciao.
I might do one more live stream, but at another area tomorrow. But just we'll see. So I'll see y'all later. Bye everyone. Bye.